What I want to talk to you guys about is video games. Now, we all know what video games are. Video games are something people play to basically entertain themselves. They're basically like brain riddles that a lot of teenagers, especially nowadays, love to play. You know, it's so common, it's even a stereotype that teenagers love video games. Like, I'm sure if you're a teenager and you've actually talked to a person and they ask you what you do on your free time, they've probably mentioned, oh, you probably spend your time playing video games. And society overall, from what I've seen, especially the older folks, tends to look down on video games. But I actually think video games are actually a good thing because when you play a video game, it's more than just going around mashing buttons. For you to actually play the game, you actually have to strategize and come up with creative ideas to beat the thing. And doing those sorts of things shows that you're actually intelligent if you can actually find ways and clever solutions. But the problem with the video games of today is that finding a way to solve a riddle or shooting some invisible bad guys or whatever is not going to help you in your day-to-day life. And I think the future of video games is something we can make that actually contributes to the world. Like, imagine a video game that teaches people how to build things or teaches people how to drive. Things like that actually contribute to the world. And at the same time, you enjoy it and have fun. You know, I know some people would say, oh, if you were to come up with those games would be so boring. Nobody would play them. But the technique we could use is because what makes something fun to somebody is the chemical reaction in your brain. You ask any doctor or any person, that's what makes something enjoyable to somebody, a chemical reaction in your brain. And in the future, we can enhance that chemical. We can come up with a way to release that chemical reaction in the game when you play the games so you actually enjoy playing them. And if you actually enjoy playing the games that actually contribute to the world, it can definitely make people very skilled because people could play the games for long periods of time and learn a lot. And if you enjoy something, you can do it for longer periods of time. And if you can do it for longer periods of time, you can get better and better and better at it. So I think if we were to actually come up with that, it could actually help the world. There's even been studies that show that video games of today slightly help people in the real world. So we can make video games of the future actually contribute to the world. So you're not just wasting your time doing nothing. You're actually doing something that can contribute to the world. And I think that's what we could do to teach people future careers. Like, let's just imagine somebody wants to be a pilot or a soldier or something like that. They can learn those skills through the games and enjoy it while doing it. And that's all I have to say.